Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a commentary on the first episode of Cyberspace Investigations, the disc. I wasn't actually planning to do this, but, I think it would be interesting to look back at these skit videos, basically, because these ones are pure skits, and see what happens. We open on a treescape, a really big treescape, and then it's Harlan. Yeah, so basically, Harlan came over, and we just decided to record this. This was for a school project, and then it turned out horrible. A lot of the school project part was actually horrible, so I scrapped it all and just kept the original part and made it the start of this legendary series. Well, not legendary. It's legendary to me because it's so good. So here, I didn't have a script for any of this video. So right here at the beginning, when I say I was working with the guy for 20 or so years, I kind of was a little bit, I was very confused because we had already recorded all of the outside parts and pretty much everything else. That was the last scene I filmed for the video. And so there are some things that are slightly off if you pay really close attention. Like, that's the only scene I have the plug out. By the way, that's a phone battery charger. Oh yeah. So here, this scene was the first one we recorded. Right here, me coming out of the house, or supposed to be, the channel 53, I believe I call it, the channel 53 building, which, again, is literally just my house. Yeah, and so there's this, all of the forest parts, we recorded them on this trail by my house that was supposedly made by some kids, but I don't believe that at all. There's no way they could have made a trail that deep that also loops around to my neighbor's house and stuff. Yeah, so you see that cat? That is basically, a neighborhood cat. We have no idea who the owner is, but that cat followed us the entire time. So we just made it a plot point. Honestly, the cat was supposed to be with Harlan in the video, but it ended up being, it just ended up kind of following us, because it joined us before. Alright, so Harlan is now about to find the 1700s disc, which, there were some leftover Blu-ray cases from a project my mom was doing, so I kind of just took one of those and got some paper and, again, so you see, he's taking off it and all the leaves and dirt we put on it, and it says 1700s, but then it also said, if you caught that, 1700s upside down. I literally just wrote it the wrong way and was too lazy to erase it. And now I am also in the forest. We're getting to the climax of the first act here. And just around here, you should start hearing, or if you're watching the original video, you should start hearing some good old-fashioned Super Mario Galaxy final boss music. I was debating on what to put in this scene because I kind of wanted it to be, epic, but also weird. So I was kind of debating putting some parts of One Winged Angel in here, or doing the Super Mario Galaxy final boss theme, because I really like that one too. And so I just ended up putting that instead. And now, right here, when I pull a sword out, this music was supposed to be music that I used in the intro to the third season of Minecraft the Survival series. And season 2 of Minecraft the Survival series was about 1 episode long. It was just that one stream I did that one time. And now I'm chasing Harlan, and you can see my beautiful camera work. Yeah, my arms just kind of swing naturally, like a human. So yeah, sorry for the bad camera angle there, but this part I had planned out from the beginning. This was kind of the bit I based that whole part on, was just the stop, I have a weapon. Well, I have a bigger weapon. And then I added the Pokeball in. Alright, so now we're back at what's supposed to be the studio of Channel 53 or 52. God, I can't remember. At this point in the universe, because I actually came up with a Channel 52 or 53 name in episode 3, in The Return of Pete, where that's the first time and, currently only time it appears. But at this point, I was still calling the entire series BGA TV, as more of an homage to BGA TV HT, but I thought that would be a stupid idea, because if you watch the deleted scenes video, there is a part where I do actually do the BGA TV part I was planning to do, but because Harlan laughed too much in that scene, I just had to get rid of it entirely, and not put it in. Now, you might be wondering what that crack is. Well, if you were kind of blind, you would know that this is probably green screened, and by probably, I mean it was. I have a green screen recording studio that was made for a different YouTube channel I was part of for a while, and so I just figured I would use it. Now, right here, we're inserting the Godzilla Final Wars disc into a VHS tape, which we will then place inside a VCR and play on a CRT TV, which we do not have. Now, there was a scene before this part that I totally forgot to put in the video. Like, there was an entire scene, and it wasn't a very good scene, so I'm actually glad that I put it out. That actually explained the whole part. Now we're at Lord Douthamore. This was the part for the school project, the beginning of it, that I did first. And the teeth were supposed to stay there because it was supposed to be the really bad British have bad teeth stereotype, but I couldn't do it. And so in the first take, I actually choked on the teeth, not on purpose, as you saw in the blooper reel for the video. But then I just decided that was a great idea, so I did it on purpose the second time, and did a very good job of it, I think, at least. Then we get to Lord Douthamore. So, this guy, I did not intend for him to be drunk the entire time, but it kind of ended up being like that anyway. So, you will see if you watch the blooper reel that I kind of decided to make him drunk right at the end of this whole scene. And so, this whole time I was doing this, and I was just gonna do an over-exaggerated voice and everything, and basically, this guy was a complete riff on any English noble, because, again, social studies project, I had to do history project, you know, so it was a created colony thing, and so this was the whole thing. Lord Douthamore is creating a colony, and I had this huge plan. I was gonna hold the English king ransom, do all this stuff. I didn't have the time or resources or actors to do this, and by actors I mean Harlan, because I had to get this done on a strict deadline, and Harlan was able to come over 2 days to actually do all the parts he was in, but the rest of it kind of had to scrap just because it was bad, and also all of the ideas I had were kind of bad. But we're probably really close or in the drunk part right now, where this was where I just decided I was gonna go all out and just make a horrible, drunk, just terrible person. Is the best line. It's 11:59 p.m. if you know what I mean. Like, I don't even know what I was doing at this point, because I was getting tired already. I had been in this freaking robe for 15 minutes recording all these lines, and the recording room gets really hot really fast, even when I'm the only one in there, because, it's just me, 2 studio lights, and a tripod in there. And so, yeah, here's the drunk part. I can tell it's the drunk part because I start getting more exaggerated and moving all over the place. And then, at some point, oh, there we go. You see the cut? Yeah, I didn't want to, like, put a fade there because it would be more obvious. Because there was a part where Harlan actually interjected because I started talking about slavery and he thought slavery didn't exist back then. He thought Americans created slavery, and I was like, joke's on you, the Portugal did. I'm still right, and I'm dead. Or Lord Douthamore is more likely dead. Now, this is the part that probably confused a lot of people. Right up here. Really, really close. We're basically pretty close here to what I would consider to be the one convoluted part of this entire video, which is just pretty much the ending, where I say I probably shouldn't have buried that in the forest. For some clarification, what that means, I made that tape and buried it in the forest. Lord Douthamore didn't exist. And that was like because I guess you could kind of say the character I'm playing is supposed to be an adult, but not really. I think it's pretty much just me, but because of the 20-so years line, it's still kind of really, really muddied up, and it's something I can't deal with, because it would already kind of ruin the canon of this literally 7-episode series that I don't want to make convoluted already. And yeah, so here it comes, the line, and that line just kind of destroyed everything. It destroyed me. Just kidding. It didn't destroy anything. Oh, yes. So, this is the outro. The beautiful outro with the static Minecraft sunset picture. That was before I recorded a part of the Streamtopia world and put it into my video template. But yeah, so that was the disc. It was really fun to make. And as a video as a whole, I think that was the best way I could have opened Cyberspace Investigations to the public. We will end up seeing where stuff goes. If you like this, I could probably do more commentaries in the future. The only ones that would really need it would be the skit ones, which there's only 2 of so far, but it's all right. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's it. That's the end of the commentary. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.